Good afternoon, Fifth Fam. This is Stefan, and today I'll be explaining why having a set and clear why is the essential fuel that'll get you and propel you down the pathway towards success, even when things get difficult. Now, as we dive into really why having a why is so important, an analogy I will use throughout this explanation is a car analogy. And using a car analogy is very impactful because it perfectly illustrates how going down either path in your fitness journey or a specific road in your life, how it will actually kind of play out. Now, we're going to take this and break this down step by step. Now, starting off, we're going to start with the actual road and the actual pathway. Now, all the road and the actual pathway is the circumstances and difficulty and the roadblocks that you're going to have in order for you to achieve that goal. And at the end of the path, the road, that is your set goal or your desire. Now, as we dive into what's going on around your car as you're making your way down the road, there'll be other people that are on the same journey. And a lot of times the mistake we make in going down the pathway is that we ignore these people. But if anything, one of the most impactful things that I learned in my life is that you want to be a sponge and you want to learn from the other people that are along the path as well. Because these people might have different perspectives, different inputs of knowledge that you can use to help guide you down the path as well. These can be mentors. These can be your peers. These can be family members. Someone in your life that can help to get you and propel you a little more forward. In fitness, this might be the guy who's been engaging in that specific discipline for an extended period of time that might have a set of tools and skills that can really help you out. Now, as we dive more so into the inner aspect of the car, we'll start with the outer shell. The outer shell is your armor. That is your fortitude. That is your temperance. Now, what this will look like your support system. Having that community aspect is extremely important because that community will help to protect you from some of the outer forces of nature. For example, right now the wind is blowing. It was just raining and storming where I was at a little while ago. Having that support system and having that community and as well that mental toughness will help to protect the inner aspect of yourself. For example, just how the wind is blowing and it's kind of chaotic outside, having that armor will help to protect you from getting hurt and beat up. Even if your car, let's say you're going too fast, or let's say someone else hits you while you're going down the path and you get in an accident, that armor will keep you safe. Now, as we go more so, even deeper into the car, you are at the cockpit. You are in control. And the first way, in order for you to truly take control of that driving wheel, is for you to accept accountability and responsibility. If you do not accept accountability and responsibility, you will never be in the driver's seat. You will always be in the passenger seat to other forces and other things and other circumstances that are going on. Don't be submissive in a servant to the circumstances in your life. Take the driver's wheel and begin to hit that gas pedal and go forward. Now, as we explain about that gas pedal, a lot of people believe that drive is what is fueling them. Drive is not what's fueling you. It is your why. That's what the purpose of this video is, why having a set and clear why is so important. Drive is a state of being. It is a mindset. If you place the cars have different shifts and different gears. Drive and focus is a gear. It is a shift in your conscious awareness, getting and pinpointing you and dialing in exactly where you need to go. If you shift the gear into drive in a car, it doesn't matter how fast the car is going, the car will always go forward. Now, motivation comes and goes. It comes in waves and flows. Motivation is you hitting and pushing that foot on that gas pedal. Sometimes you'll hit the gas pedal a little bit harder than other times, and you'll get further down the path. But still, motivation and drive is not the primary fuel source that is really giving the car that energy. And the inner aspect, the inner interior of the car, that's more so how you take care of yourself. That's how you're taking care of your mental game, how you're taking care of yourself physically, how you're taking care of yourself spiritually. Now you're saying, there's like, what does this have to do with the gym? The gym is the foundation. If you do not have clear foundations in your life, a beautiful house can't be built. And so really, having a set goal and set desire on your fitness journey will then help you to formulate a why. Because when things get difficult, that drive might not be enough to push through the roadblock. The motivation might not be enough to get you through. But the why will. Because as long as you got fuel in the tank, you can keep going. Now, what is your why? Your why is the gas. But you have to have the right why. A lot of people, you can't put diesel fuel into a Mustang. It might run for a little bit, but it's not the same. You can't put canola oil, or maybe you can, I don't know. You can't put canola oil into a Tesla. So your why has to fit you. Every single one of us has a specific why and purpose in our life. It is the reason why we were put on this earth. Now, going into the gym, you don't have to immediately know what that is. That's why it's a journey, it's a pathway. You begin to slowly walk down until you discover what it is. Once you discover what it is, now you're like, okay, now I know. Your purpose, that why, can be, man, I just want to get in the best shape I can. Or your why might be, man, I want to be around to see my grandkids. Or your why might want to be, man, I want to be in the most athletic shape I can be so that I can teach others. Or your why might be, man, I want to be a positive influence on the community. Your why might be, man, I just want to be the best big brother or the best son. It doesn't matter what it has to be. But that's the fuel. That'll be what'll keep you going when things get rough. If you found this of value, if you found this impactful, click like, click subscribe. I'll be continuing to come out with more videos, diving into more so the mental game of not just fitness, but more so life as well. And giving you specific tools and skills that can help aid you, whether you're going down that fitness journey or that life journey. You guys have a blessed rest of your day.